Hey, welcome to Zina's Place on Friday night. TGIF, happy hour. Huzzah! Glad you're here. Don't know what you're drinking. It's tea time over here still. But I am glad you're here. Thanks for being here tonight. I thought it'd be fun to go on. Don't really have much else going on. Let me see if anybody's here. You're welcome to say hi. Hi, Andrea. Nice to see you, sweetheart. So it is. It's Friday. Can you believe it? That week went so quickly. Crazy, just crazy. Well, as always, before, when I first got started, hi, Connie B. Nice to see ya. Yeah, Mercury did get a really good head start on all of us. In fact, pretty crazy over here. Yeah, really nuts. You're absolutely right, Andrea. Phew. Mercury retrograde in full force. But hopefully things will go back to the way they're supposed to be. Sometimes it's good Mercury retrograde, right? Yeah. All right. But before I go much further, I just want to make sure that Zina's welcomed in. And hi, Pamela. So nice to see you, dear. So nice to see you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Fun way to spend a Friday evening, I figure. So again, welcome, friends, because you are. I just feel like you're all such good friends now. And Zina is with us. Her love of all surrounds us. Her faith in all supports us. And her new wisdom guides us. Spirit, make me a channel of your peace and wisdom. Relieve me of the bondage of self so that I may see clearly. Open to your light. Let there be only truth and understanding. Thy will be done through me for the greatest good of all. So be it. We are protected, grounded, and surrounded by a beautiful love and light. And again, as always, who would you like to invite in? Your spirit guides are more than welcome. And my little fox has been showing himself here and there all over the place. I love it. I love that I have a new spirit guide. It's been really fun. So anyway, let's see. I went ahead, as always, and shuffled the cards just to see sort of what was for everybody. And what I thought was really funny. And then I pulled only 5 synchro signs. I was just sort of called to pull only 5. Maybe I'll do a messages from Mother Earth a little bit later if you guys like. But anyway, so what I got was that the bottom card of my tiny tarot is the Sun. And again, that's hey, hi, oh, hi, guys over there. Hold on. Well, let me just say hi first. LNG wanted to thank me for encouraging words. Oh, how nice. That is so sweet, sweetheart. She said, want to thank you for encouraging words you gave me a while back. Can Spirit give me any advice on my present path? I will go ahead and definitely star that and hide that for just a moment. But yeah, the beginning of my unpredictable life. Thanks for being here, Steve. Nice to have you. Again, it's Friday. Probably not doing much else. And if anybody else is on, feel free to bounce back and forth, whatever. I didn't even check for any of that. So I'm bad that way. But I'm glad you're here with me for right now, however long you can stay. All right. So again, I feel like this was, I don't know, just more of the same, right? And then when I pulled the little synchro signs, wait till you see the way it matched. I think it's just really funny. All right, so here we have the sun, which the sun represents, as we all know, things that are wonderful and good. You can get burnt by it, there's no doubt about it. But if you really look it up, most of the time the sun means joy. And I think that I've been, like especially after reading Eckhart Tolle and all that stuff recently, and that last chapter that's but what should your mind be concerned with? Well, number 1, acceptance, right? Because you have to accept where you are. Number 2, joy. And then number 3, enthusiasm, right? And I just sort of feel like, so, here I am again, one of the first times back since all these wonderful things have happened to me. And I think for the sun to come out, it's just saying again that joy, though it's a really long trip to find in some situations, right? Because it is. Sometimes it's really difficult to find the joy in the situation. That those of us who are able to do that, and those of us who are working on doing that, which I think is pretty much anybody here, is met with high honors, is what the name of that card is high honors, right? And an end to what? And an end to gloomy thoughts. I don't doubt that for a second. Yeah. So says the judge. That's the court card. Anyway, so I don't doubt that. I think it's very true. The more joyful we can be, even though sometimes it is the freaking longest journey and the hardest, longest journey to, I don't know, it never feels complete for me, I'll tell you that. It is the one that gets us the highest honors. And I don't know where, you might want to say heaven, but just in life itself, I think. And then, just as if to reiterate, look at this down here. So I hope you can see it here. I'm going to do this for just a second because I know you can still hear me. Here on these little tiny Syncho signs, what happened was I got the hands, everybody putting in together, and this is the great eternal return, which again is, basically joy, right? The joy of living is what I'm hearing here again, all hands together. Just, that this is what we're here for. And then I thought this was so funny because look, here's a going with the flow and a little raft, which is just basically the exact same thing as the ship, if you ask me. So I was like, well, that's kind of interesting, right? So it's like these little cards are just reiterating what the other thing said, right? Because there's a little boat on the water. And then here, look, I got the medal, the high honors. I think whatever it is, it's definitely just again saying that you keep the sunshine and even if and bring others into this, because that's that's the easiest way to is because this is a self little raft, doesn't have a lot of room for a whole lot of people. And that what I hear down here also is that make sure you share that knowledge with that knowledge of the great eternal return, that sunshine and joy do bring this crazy eternal return that is so easily shared with others, right? Yeah. And that again, it's a long journey that you just kind of have to enjoy, right? That's the go with the flow card. And this one here is the is the little raft card, which again I feel is like the closest to a boat that they get in that. And then of course the medal there at the very end, right? The high honors. Too funny. I love it. Oh, I'm starring you. You'll think of something. I love it, Steve. You're starred. So there you have it. I love it. That's what came out on the bottom of the deck and in the little Syncho signs. Yeah, kind of fun. Well, so let's see. Let me go over here. I've got two friends starred right now, which would be Ellen G and Steve Steve. If you would also like a reading, please don't hesitate to just type it in there. All right. I'd love that. Happy to spend some time with you guys tonight. Yeah, so nice to see you, Pamela. So many wonderful people here. All right, so let's see. I've invited Zina in and anybody that you would like to have in. And Ellen G has asked for Spirit to give her an advice on her present path. I have some choices for you, sweetie. Well, present path I do tend to like prefer Lenormand, which, does remind me, I have a new Lenormand deck. Would you be open to trying that one there, Ellen? It's a new one. In fact, a family member of mine bought it for me. Really kind of neat. Yeah, off of my wish list actually from here, which I thought was so cool. Yeah. Hi, Karina. The list is open, dear. I was just going to go ahead and do some Lenormand, but I'm happy. Like I said, it's called Happy Hour. So I'm happy to do whatever divination you would like. Okay. So you just go ahead, ask your question. And if you have a particular divination type that you would like, tarot, Kipper, Lenormand, I have pendulums if it's a yes or no question. I have all kinds of good stuff. So yeah, if you, you're welcome to ask for whatever you like. Okay, so let's see. So Ellen G said that sounds wonderful. So let's go ahead and see what Lenormand has to say for her. I think what I'll do is you just want on your present path, what's neat about this? I'm so glad I picked this one. What's neat about this deck is that there is actually a path card. So we'll go ahead and we'll see what's just before it and what's just after it. Okay. All right. Ellen, it's so nice to see you. Welcome back. It is kind of nice, isn't it, Andrea? This was from my other sister-in-law, Jane's sister. Yeah. She's so sweet. I guess maybe she's watching and not typing or something, but she said just to encourage me to continue on, which I thought was so nice of her. Hi, Ashmir. Nice to see you. Ashmir's on Facebook, so some of you on YouTube may not see that comment. Nice to see you. Ashmir, if you would like, Connie, I'll star you, honey. If you would like a reading, just go ahead and ask me a question, and I'll get right to it, okay? Not too many people ahead of you today. Yeah. All right, so here we go, LNG. Let's see what, yeah. And again, my name is Lisa. My mom's name is Zina. Whoops, the other way. I never do that right. Is it going to work? No, that way. Oh, for goodness sake. Up there in the corner. Not only am I vertically challenged, I seem to be horizontally challenged as well. Andrea, you're asking a question, honey. I'll go ahead and star you. And Ashmir, I've got you starred as well. All right, wonderful. Ashmir, if you'd like to join the folks over on YouTube, it's pretty cool over there. A lot of nice people to chat with and a great group of people to get to know. All right, Ellen. So we're looking for advice on your present path. Well, it looks like it's going to be a lucky one. That's what's on the bottom. This is the card, their card for Clover, I think. Oh, I hope I'm right about that. I can't imagine it would be anything else. That's a whole lot of clover there. Yeah, let me just make sure. Wouldn't that be funny if I was reading them wrong? But I think I'm just going to trust my instinct and go with it. I already looked that up and it was clover. Yeah, hold on one second. Yeah, that's the thing with new cards. It's sometimes a little bit tricky to be sure. Like there are a couple in here, you're like, wow, I wonder what that was. So I'd already looked that up. Yep, I'm right. So I'm just going to go because I know I looked them up already. So Clover, which that means, my dear, is that it's going to be lucky. Okay, it's going to be lucky. Whatever this is, this advice for your present path, it's a lucky, and it's going to be a surprising message that comes. That's always nice. That's the rider, you see, riding in, delivering a good, usually very positive, surprising message. And I would imagine having it be right next to the luck, that it's probably going to be a good luck kind of message. And that's not even you yet, my dear. 27. I think that must be the letter. Doesn't that look like the letter to you? So I think it's probably going to ride in on a letter. But let's go see if we can find you, okay? Aren't they pretty? This is the Art Nouveau Lenormand. Oh, see, no, we weren't going to look for that. We were going to look for the path, right? We weren't going to look for you. We were going to look for the path, and there it is, right? Isn't that neat? Yeah. Oh, so it's a little bit cloudy for you right now. All right. So you know what? That's why you're here, honey, right? You're here because the path is feeling a little cloudy. And I would say I can relate to that. So it comes, though, what I'm hearing is that you're going to have a really nice lucky letter that's going to change things for you, okay? And that that you are really prepared and ready for it. That's, to me, that's what the 5 is. I mean, the tree, right? Which, interesting, it's a 5 because 5 represents freedom, sometimes loss, but from every loss comes freedom, and from every freedom comes some loss. So it just is the way it is. I'm just seeing that there's something. Again, you've grown. You've put down roots. You most in the little cute Lenormand, it has little fruit on there, so you're producing fruit, and you are ready to take this new path. You're really feeling ready, but like so many of us, dear, you're just feeling cloudy and you're not 100% sure which way to go. I don't think you're alone in this. Okay, I really don't. So first of all, take some strength in that. All right, that's helping me help you, honestly. It is, because I too am in this really weird cloudy space right now. So, and looking at a new path. So I really feel like, honestly, just hang in there. You're not the only one who's experiencing this. And look, right after that, of course, is a new venture, right? There's the child, right? Usually means a new venture. And there's our spirit guide, the fox. But for you, I'm going to say maybe in business, is that something that you're kind of feeling, you're feeling a little bit uptight about? Maybe not uptight, but like, I don't like to use the word worrying because it's just a waste of time, but that it is certainly preying on your mind and commits itself to your thoughts before you can get rid of it, right? I would say to you, go ahead, give the gift to yourself of just give the gift to yourself of telling of telling your songbirds in your head to cut it out. Yeah. And I think that's going to be the anchor. Yeah. to peace and that ability to clear things out, right? So yeah, I think you're doing great. Let's see where you actually are. 29. Yeah, you feel like you've just been bitten by something or something's constricting you and you need a new beginning. Well, I would say that's pretty much what they just said, right? All right. Well, Ellen, I would say to you, it looks to me like you're about to get a really great, surprising, positive, lucky new message. So you just keep believing in that dream. Okay. You just keep going. Yep. And look, I shuffled, but look what's still on the bottom. That's what's coming. All right. Good for you, honey. You just keep on keeping on. All right. Just keep on keeping on. I know it's freaking hard. You got this. All right. Let's see. Steve, have you thought of something yet, my dear? Let me take a sip while you're doing that. So after Steve, I have Connie B with a question about contacting Raymond. Well, we'll see. Yeah, let's see. And then Andrea with a question on ascension shifts. And then Ashmir about a new job offer. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Let's see. Yeah, the fox. Oh, you're so welcome, Ellen. You got this, honey. You got this. Yeah. You got this. The fox, I'm excited about the fox. I'm seeing them everywhere now. And I should write it down because I can't remember where the last one was, but I am seeing them everywhere. Hi, Soph. Sure. A reading for you, please. I'll go ahead and I'll star you. Okay. And just to let you know, and thanks for being here, by the way. Soph is from Facebook. If you'd like to go over and join on YouTube, it's a nice place to watch as well because there are a lot of nice people who chat there. Yeah, just to let you know. All right, so if I went ahead and put you on the list, think of what you'd like to ask and maybe what kind of divination system you'd like to ask it from, and know that there's Steve next, Connie B, Andrea, Ashmir, and then it'll be you. Okay. Hey, we're at lucky number 11. I love that. All right, so Steve, looks like you're trying not to look too far ahead, as energies can change a lot. So anything in the next several days. All right. Did you have anything? Keep on keeping. Yeah. Keep on keeping on. You know what it's about. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. Right? Remember that? Hey, Wendy, how are you? Nice to see you, sweetheart. You're watching me as you walk around the supermarket. Don't hurt yourself or run into anybody. Like, a cart accident. All right, I'll go ahead and star that, Soph. Thanks for being here, sweetheart. All right, so let's see. Not trying to look so far ahead. Shall we continue on with these fun new cards? Why not? Unless you say something. Unless you say something, I'm just going to continue on with the Lenormand. Sophiane. Nice to meet you. I hope I'm saying it right. One of my favorite musical artists is Sophiane. But yeah, appropriate even without the read. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cards are just to help you realize what's already inside, I say, All right. So let's see. So Steve is looking not so far ahead. How about just the next several days for Steve? And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do this real quick so that we know that none of the same stuff would come up next to each other, right? Aren't they pretty on the back too? I'm so grateful. That was really nice of her. And fun to use a new tool. Always fun. Ooh, hello. Well, cloudy. I don't doubt it. I'm feeling pretty cloudy too. Let's see. Oh, wait. Hello. That's probably why I did that. Yeah. And I was missing some cards there from that last read. All right, Steve. Let's see what's in store for you, my dear, for these next couple of days. It's funny. Sometimes I like to do Kipper for the timing card, because the expectation card is a good one for that. Okay, here we go. So on the bottom is the rider. Wow. It's really weird how we always get like these cards that just keep showing up. I don't know. Like you two have a surprising message coming. Ooh, I'm going to say it's about your mom because that's the mature woman who has everything to give, right? You know, nice. Let's see. So in the next several days, and look, there you are. I'm so sorry, but you can't make this up. So now there's some sort of that there are going to be a few little issues coming up in the next few days for you. I've got the snake, the anchor, and the little problems, but you've just got to whip them into shape. That's what I'm seeing. So, you know, you've got a couple of little things that are some issues with whatever the anchor is, whatever you feel most stable about. There are going to be some strange little issues with them. They're either going to feel constricting or something like that, right? With whatever you feel your anchor is, and then and little problems. They're you know what's interesting though? Mice, I mean, snake eat mice, right? They do. And sometimes I don't always think the snake needs to be a bad card. I mean, like a negative card. I think there's something to shedding your skin and taking care of those problems, and then to be followed by the whip and broom, like clean it up. Whatever it is, you're going to be cleaning it up. And yeah, it's a gift to your mom. In fact, it's a gift to your mama bear, right? That's who I see anyway. And you know, that's a dream is a wish your heart makes, right? Yeah. So I'd say the next 3 days are going to be, your several days are going to be filled with, I don't know why I said 3, but the next several days are going to be filled with a little bit of surprises, right? All these little things, they're going to come as surprises. But I think what I'm hearing is that like the snake, you're going to take care of it very quickly and it won't be much of an issue for very long. Okay? That makes sense. Yeah, and they're going to be surprising. Yep, and it's a gift. Again, it's another one of those things that you definitely learn stuff from, right? Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully that hits home for you. And what I have to say is, whatever the problems are, you're going to take care of them. You really are. You got all the tools you need to take care of those mice. All right. Thanks, Steve, as always, for being here, dear. All right, Connie B, still here, my sweet? Let's see. Should I even contact Raymond? We're number 59. Haven't talked since 1995. I'm not exactly sure that I remember Raymond. I remember that. Like, is he not your grandfather, possibly? Is that feels right to me? When I do, I feel my feet sticking to the floor. You are on my list, my darling. Sophian. You are 1, 2, 3. You're 3. Hold on, 3 away. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And hope I won't make it too long. Okay. I hope. Hang in there. I know patience is hard, isn't it? It is. It's just hard. It takes a lot of practice, just like everything else. You know, one of my other lives is being a music teacher, right? And I'm sorry, but everything takes practice, right? You know how to tie your shoe? Guess what? It took practice, right? You know how to swim? Most of us do. It took practice. Know how to ride a bike? It took practice. Everything takes practice. Patience takes lots and lots of practice. It just does. All right. So contacting Raymond, huh? I don't feel like that's the deck for this. I mean, this is the deck for that. All right. Let's see. I find it very easy for, hi, Connie. I find it very easy. And Raymond is, when you say you're number 59, what did that mean? Hi, Mel. Sure, of course you can be on the list, my darling. I'm going to go ahead and star you. And just start thinking about what it is you'd like to ask, okay? Let's see. So again, just back to, and again, if I don't look over there, you know, for a little bit, please don't be offended. I'm concentrating on Connie B. All right. So Connie, tell me, we're number 59. Tell me what that means. So you haven't talked since 1995. And Raymond is not a grandfather. Raymond is somebody in life who you're interested in contacting that you haven't. Oh, you're now 59 and you haven't talked since 1995. Now I'm hearing it. What was that wanted to flip? Have you been, yeah. So they're saying right here, this is a letter of love. Should I even contact Raymond, right? Would that be the way you'd first contact them? Would be with a letter of some sort? So I think that's pretty funny. Anyway, okay, so let's just see. Are you still here, Connie? I mean, it says I'm here, but like, so I think I'm right on, right? That this is somebody who's actually currently living, somebody you're, doesn't want to shuffle, somebody that you are currently interested in, maybe an old sweetheart that you haven't talked to since for a while. And you're wondering if whether or not that is, that you should try and contact him. Is that, am I getting that right? I hope I'm getting that right. Oh, you were cooking. Well, hopefully I've got that right. All right, because that's what I'm hearing. Okay. Last one. For Connie B, contacting Raymond. Connie B contacting Raymond. Oh, get out. All right, so you know what I'm thinking this is? This is like, so that's the third reading, right? Third reading, third time the writers come up. If I'm not mistaken, fix me if I'm wrong, because like, you know, it's possible that that's true, because I don't think I'm wrong. And so what I'm hearing now is that, you know, this whole Mercury retrograde thing, it's not going to be like that this time. What this one is, I'm hearing, is that it's a return of things that should have been. And especially if you're asking that you haven't talked to somebody, like, I don't know, to me, it just feels like it's going to be a return. It's a Mercury retrograde where things are actually that have been delayed will be returning, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's just see. Let's see what's right around you and the love card. Yeah, and look, like, so yeah, I get the feeling if you haven't been talking and you kind of are attracted to him, he also felt you were a very stable and influential part of his life. And that there's a new beginning with a proposal. Look at that. And within, again, oh my gosh. And then within like a lunar cycle, or that you've been manifesting too. See, it doesn't necessarily have to be a timing card. Yeah, it would be an email you'd contact him with. Yeah, exactly. And very interesting. No worries, Connie. You're right here. You're good, sweetheart. Don't slough that off. Ain't no big thing. It's a weird place to do it. Again, it always brings up, like, if you ever want a personal reading, then we don't have to deal with this part of it, right? We get to just answer each other right away, which is nice. So again, what I see again is that I believe this is for the third or fourth time now, right? So it's Mercury retrograde saying, no, we're going the opposite way this time. And that he also felt you were an anchor in his life, leading to a new beginning, a proposal of some sort. Again, that either you've been manifesting, we've both been manifesting it, because to be honest, it was something that felt really good to both of you. Look at that joy in the house. And then somehow it got cloudy and other things happened, right? But you've always felt it as a gift. Yeah. And a key to that it's always been on your mind. I hope that oh, and look, and it's the key to success in love and a new beginning. Oh, how lovely. Connie, if you don't reach out, I'm going to be mad. Yeah. And who knows, he might be, I also saw, you know, like a new beginning and then followed by the coffin. So who knows, he might be doing something, but I would just go ahead and contact him, because it's definitely something that he's felt too. So yeah. And again, let me just go see where the coffin was, because if I say again one more time, I'm going to shoot myself. So it said, what did it say? It said love, new, so your heart, a new beginning. Oh my, actually, what I heard was that you would love this person from childhood to death. And that you've often thought that a lot of the stuff that you guys experienced together has made you who you are. Yeah. Very nice. Oh, look, and right there. And he feels the same way, because look, there's the secret book, the cross to bear, the fox, you know, and then him, like, you know, like, so either, you know, the fox is an interesting card, because sometimes it can mean business stuff, but here it means spiritual things sometimes, because I definitely feel drawn to the fox. But also I'm hearing foxy, you know, like foxy partner, and that this is the destiny card, and it's sort of been written in the stars that you guys were, or, in the book, the Akashic records, I'm going to say, the secret records, or before the records, before you even came down, that you're interested in that relationship again. You know what I think is happening right now is I think there's a clearing going on so that you're making room for it. So clear whatever you feel you would need to clear in order to make room for that, clear it. And I have a feeling that that's going to work out nicely for you. Okay. Lovely. Thanks for being here. So awesome. Such awesome people. Andrea, you're up next. And then I've got Ashmir, Sofian, and let's see. And then Mal, because I already, yep, that's right. We already did the other. Okay, great. Yeah. I would reach out. I think because that was the very first card. Yeah. It's like it's documenting the new beginning. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see. So Andrea is up next, and then Ashmir, you'll be right after that, my dear. All right. So question on ascension shifts upcoming. That almost feels like a totally different deck. I'm going to grab something else real quick. I hope you guys don't mind. Where is that? There it is. I really like these cards. They're called Beyond Lumeria. And they might actually address your question specifically, right? Because they talk about stuff like that. All right. They're really pretty. Look at how gorgeous they are. And every single one of them has a different back. And then a description of what they're trying to tell you on the front. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I think the retrograde perspective might be right on there, Andrea. And I'm not saying that I'm a be all and end all by any means, but I do kind of feel like there are all these loose ends that all of a sudden are seeming to be, you used to be called Foxy Brown. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Andrea, to interrupt myself. But holy moly, that is so funny. I can, you know what, Steve, if you'd like to see what I see around that, there's 6 of us here, for goodness sake. Happy to read for you, hon. I appreciate you showing up. It's a fun thing to do on a Friday night, like I said. Better than being out there and, I don't know. Is it? I guess it is. Yeah, it is. I like it better. Okay, are you ready, Andrea? Let's see what they have to say. I'm going to take the card on the bottom, okay? This is really neat. So here's the picture, first of all. Look at how gorgeous that is. It's a chakra card. Chakra. It says Soul Star Chakra, merging with the divine. This image captures the merging of time beyond the space and kaleidoscope wisdom that penetrates our being. We have lived in many worlds, all interconnected. They uphold the lessons they carry as messages of transformation. Their synergy creates the expansion of the universe. Gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can become anything, and collective evolution is part of a grander story. When we simply let go, we become all that we have been seeking and glimpse the greater dream. Let me try that again, because I need to hear that again. When we simply let go, we become all that we have been. We become all that we have been seeking and glimpse the greater dream. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening simultaneously right now across multiple dimensions. Pretty kick-ass. Yeah. I'd say that certainly addressed the ascension shifts upcoming, don't you? Hey, Serena. You're welcome to ask for a card, dear. Nice to see you. Yeah, very cool. Aren't those neat? I love those. They're so pretty. What's on the front? Let's see what was on the front. Unique gifts. I'll give you another card, Andrea. I think, yeah, because again, question on the shifts upcoming. It says, we all have gifts to bring to the world. If we all did what we truly excel in and enjoyed, our talents and abilities would enable our communities and our planet to thrive. Dang, preaching to the choir. If you haven't connected with your purpose, Look at your quirks and what they are telling you. What makes you unique? Look for positive sides of your oddities and traits. Things you have considered shortcomings might be the qualities that enable your gifts. How powerful is that? Are there things you'd like to try or feel pulled to explore? Now is the time to follow these whispers. You never know what they may reveal. Oh, Andrea, how beautiful is that? Just gorgeous, hon. That spoke to me volumes as well. So thank you. Yeah, thanks for being here. All right. That was really fun. Ashmir, you're up, my dear. Hey, I'm a poet. I don't even know it. Yeah, and if you haven't asked a question yet and you'd like to, you're more than welcome. Let's see. So work question, huh? I think I'm going to go to Kipper, if you don't mind. I really enjoy Kipper. And again, I've got Ashmir, then Sophian, sorry, and Mal. All right, after that. If anybody else would like to join for a reading, you're welcome. All right, so let's see. Oh, nope, not this. I'm going to Kipper because Kipper has a great work and occupation card. And I find that it works really well. It's also interesting. The card that just won't pick up is the expectation card, which that's usually a card of 3 weeks to 3 months. Okay. So, and for some reason it is just not wanting to pick up. Let me grab it some other way. There we go. There's the expectation card. All right. You know what? Let me just do this real quick, if you don't mind. I'll make it just a tiny bit darker so you can see this deck. This deck doesn't come through as well when you have it too bright. All right. So the fact that I couldn't pick up the expectation card, I'm going to say that this is your job interviews on Monday. Okay. I would say that, hi, Rhonda. Oh my goodness. So nice to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see your sweet mug. Well, or see your sweet little avatar over there, whatever. Expectation. All right. So that was the one that wouldn't pick up. Let me see what else is going on here. Again, expectation means 3 weeks to 3 months. So I'm going to say that that's kind of a good timing for wanting to have a job interview on Monday. And in Kipper, which is what I'm using right now, there is this really great work and occupation card. In fact, hold on just a second. I'm just going to do this real quickly. I know nobody else has had one, but it just always makes me feel like they're very well shuffled. Hi, Layla. Nice to see you. Layla's on Facebook as well. Nice to have you here. If you'd like to ask a question, I guess you would. I'll go ahead and start you, sweetie. I think there are about 3 people before you, okay? So just be patient and I'll be right there. Thanks for being here, though. Oh, and always don't forget to hit the thumbs up, the like, the subscribe, whatever. Whatever's required. It's free and it helps me, no doubt. I fight that part, but it does. It helps. So might as well ask. All right. Let's see. Ashmir, so nice that you're here. Yeah. All right. Will I get a new job offer? All right. So it has something. Are you, by any chance, do you do something that has to do with either home and family or with real estate? And again, I'll continue on, but if you can answer the questions in the chat, that helps a lot. All right. And another good reason to say that private readings are really quite wonderful because don't spend all this time going, hey, right. So like you would have already answered me, right? Okay. So are you in real estate? Is it a job that has to do with home and family? You could also even be like a finance job already. Okay. Well, so then maybe that's just sort of saying that's where your expertise lies. So it's home financing. Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. So I think that's just Zina. Yes, you can, honey. I'll go ahead and star you, Rhonda. I think that's just Zina, my mom, right? I'm Lisa and Zina's my mom. That's why this place is called Zina's Place. I think she's just kind of saying that, maybe confirming that indeed she's hearing what you're having to say. So accounting, like And no, so you're saying it's not true then. So accounting. I don't know what it has to. The job that you're going for the interview on Monday is accounting. Whatever it is, you're going to do really well. I'm just going to move on, honey, because look at. So it has something to do with home and family, or maybe it's oh, good. Okay, so wait. So it is. So you're saying it's accounting. The job is for accounting. All right. All right. I'm not exactly sure what the house and the bereavement have to do with anything. Okay. You'll have to tell me about that. But what I'm seeing right around the work and occupation, because that's what you were asking for, is it says a long way, work and occupation, and then gaining a lot of money. And then right after that is Hope Great Water, or Big Water in this deck. And that is like one of the very nicest cards in the deck. So, okay, so you're in an accounting job and already. Hi, Press. Sure, you can have a reading. I'll go ahead and star you, dear. So again, this is why private readings are so much fun. We wouldn't be going back and forth like this, right? So just to be clear, if you can write in a nice full sentence, hey, Butterfly Kisses Healing, thanks for being here. Write in a nice full sentence for me what the job interview is for on Monday, please. Then that way I can really address what I'm seeing here. It's very difficult just to pull it out of the air. Again, I'm not a fortune teller, right? I can only tell you what the cards are showing me, right? Yeah. So I see that there was a long way towards this job. You've either been working a really long time, and it came, again, I feel like it came from somewhere else. This doesn't look like accounting to me. A better accounting job opportunity. So maybe this is what I'm hearing now then. That the place you're leaving, even though you're leaving it, did it feel like, oh, thank you, Scott Strand. Thanks for stopping by, hon. I'm glad I caught it this time so I could say hi to you. Just that the house, the place where you're feeling comfortable or we're feeling comfortable, you're just no longer, it's coming to an end. So I feel maybe that's what it is, my dear, right? Maybe Ashmir, maybe that's what I'm seeing here, is that you did feel comfortable in this job, but it's not for you anymore. So it's been, and maybe either you've been on it for a while, or it's taking you a while to get up the courage to do this new occupation. But honestly, sweetie, you're on the right track. Because look, I see gaining a lot of money and Hope Big Water. By any chance, is it someplace? So I'm sorry, Andrea, you're having troubles with the internet. Is it someplace that is near water? I know it sounds so silly and simple, but like, or really, it's also what you've always dreamed of. It can also just be that kind of card, right? Where it's just what you've always dreamed of. So, yeah, in a different company. So it's a 3 years working from home now. There we go. Good Lord. Yeah, 3 long years, honey. And it's finally coming to an end. Look, house, working from, again, we were asking about work. So working from the house is coming to an end, and you're looking for, and it's been a long road for you, and you're looking for some new way to make some money, right? And I whatever you're doing here, I have a feeling it's going to bring you lots of good money, sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, bye, Andrea. Poor thing having issues. Maybe go reboot your modem. That always helps me. Yeah. Maybe, and Ashmir says, maybe if I get a job, you have to go out of your comfort zone. Well, I'm not necessarily seeing that you go out of your comfort zone. Yeah, but you do. Yeah. I mean, okay, yes, and right. If you're relating to the house as the place where you feel most comfortable, that is certainly what that means, right? And yeah, that you do have to go put an end to that and go out on this long journey, to find this work. Whatever you do, though, dear, it's going to be very successful. It's going to make you a lot of money, and hope Big Water, it'll be everything you ever dreamed of. Okay, so good luck to you, Ashmir. Thank you for coming by. Ooh, it's a good marriage. Is that what I just saw too? Yeah, I just saw that it was a good marriage for you. So I have a feeling that this job is going to be certainly offered to you if you want to take it. All right. Nice. Thanks again for being here on Facebook. It's always fun to see Facebook friends. All right. So far, Sophiana, are you still here, dear? Yeah, let's see. It says, anything you see that I need to know. And Mal, you're after that. Leland after that. Layla, sorry. Layla, I need new glasses. Layla, and then Rhonda, and then Presh, okay? And if anybody else wants to ask, just feel free, all right? I'm happy to continue on. All right. So let's see. Next up, wait, did I say was Mal? I think was that, oops, wait, what happened? Oh, for goodness sake, I think I accidentally unstarred that next person. Hold on. So you're a mom of 3 kids. I didn't see that. You know, that's the hardest part of being on here is keeping up with the chat on the right? And having everybody say things, which is just so wonderful. But sometimes it's difficult. All right, let's see. So there was the new job interview. Steve, right. So here we go. Almost missed you. So any reading for you, please. Absolutely. What is there anything that you'd like to know in particular? Sophian, anything you see that I need to know? I'm going to go to Lenormand, my favorite Lenormand deck, because I don't know, Zina comes through so well with these. I see you getting the job. You know, I don't, again, please don't forget, dear, entertainment purposes only. But I see, that's what I thought I saw. Yeah. You know, I don't know if it means if traveling comes with the job or not. You know what I would say, sweetheart? Book private reading with me. I'd be happy to see what happens. And, you know, I'm not very expensive. I'm pretty reasonable. And your very first reading, you get 15 minutes additional for free. So that's kind of nice, right? Yeah, I might be happy to answer those questions for you. Absolutely. And if I have more time at the end, hang around. If I've, you know, I'm happy to do it then too. All right. This one's for Sophian. And they're saying, because I don't know who they are, anything you can see, I need to know. Just looking for a job, trying to sell my car, trying to sort things out, all at the same time. I would say you as well need a private reading, my dear. Ashmir, you are so welcome. Yeah. Okay. So that's a lot. Let's see. Well, let's see what Lenormand says. Okay. Sometimes Lenormand puts the answers right there in front of you, right in the very beginning, because, you know, it's what you need to see and hear. I do this one thing that's called a Lenormand hand roll. It's kind of like you just go through all the cards in the deck, right? I just feel so much energy left on here. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to quickly do this. I just feel it gets you the most accurate reading and allows my spirit guides just to put the cards where they want somehow. I know it sounds so strange and freaky, but that's what I feel like. All right. Let's see what we can tell Sophian today. All right. All right. So I hear, are you journaling? I know that sounds so funny. This is a diary. Do you keep a diary, sweetheart? I'm hearing you're a lot. I bet you're an air sign. I bet that there's a lot going on up there, right? And that if you're not an air sign, just like as a sun sign, there's a lot of air in your chart, is what I'm hearing. And that what will be best to ground you to figure out some of these things without even looking at the rest of the reading is to do some writing, write down some stuff, write down your goals, write down, you know, what is it you really want? You know, how much do you want to sell your car for? Write it down. Your water sign, Cancer. Okay. So okay, Cancer, but where? That's what I'm saying. So you mean your sun is water? Yeah. What about the rest of you, sweetie? If you know any of that, you do write everything. Okay. All right. So I think maybe again, that's just confirmation that Zina's seeing who you are. Okay. So Cancer. So that means you're also feeling all of this a whole lot, right? You know, water signs are put here to kind of feel for those of us who don't feel as much as some others might. Does that make any sense to you at all? And unfortunately, it's sort of like your lot in life to take on the emotions of other people. Yeah. Hey, hi, Rose Rain. Feel free to type in something if you'd like a question asked or answered or whatever. Let's see what it really says for you, Sophia. Yeah, and it's saying something about oh, yes. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, wait. So let's see. I don't know which one to look for. it says you write down like this. These are like your experiences. This is all the networking stuff that you do. These are garden parties often was what the card was first made for. And that you've had some trials and tribulations in your home life somehow that either created the need for you to take a new path, right? Yeah. You've got smaller problems than you think they are. I know that sounds degrading. I don't mean it that way. Meaning that make sure you take care of the problems you have right now before they turn into mountains, right? Right now they're just little mice, right? No, only molehills. And that you have somebody who's very loyal and true who helps you with your growth. Yeah. Let's go look right where you are though. Yeah. So the key to success for you. Oh my. Oh my. I always love when they fall that way. All right. Okay. So she said, true. I had to take a new path and it was hard. Yeah. I feel like keep writing your stuff, keep doing what you're doing. Are you in school, honey? Are you doing anything? Are you young enough to like still be doing education and things like that? Because this, or climbing up the corporate ladder, or well, you said looking for a job. So I'm imagining you're not in school, but climbing up the corporate ladder. So these are baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Write down all your steps, write them down, and concentrate on getting yourself pilot license just finished. Yeah. Okay, great. Concentrate. I love it. Concentrate on getting yourself great, right? You just concentrate on you, because what's going to happen is, it says right here, the key to success for you in love, right? Is that it looks like it comes pretty easily looking, because like there it is, there's the partner right there, there's the lovebirds. It's just, as soon as you see this person, you're just going to chat it up. And it has something to do with where you're learning. Did you meet somebody where you were learning, or where you'll meet somebody where you're going up the corporate ladder? Like you're going to have to get a first job, right? As a pilot, right? You can't go straight to the top position. Well, you know what I love? Don't they kind of look like pilots' jackets? They kind of do. So I have a feeling that this new path is going to send you towards love. Okay. So I love it. Whatever you're doing right now, just continue on, one foot in front of the other. Yeah. So you finished studying, now you're looking for a job. Yeah. I think, again, the key to love is just to, somehow, again, it has something to do with you being lucky. Yeah. Finding that job. It's almost going to come to you like a gift, but make sure you make room for it. Okay. Yeah. Make room for it. And it's everything you could ever wish for. Right. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. I won't sing the whole thing, but yeah. So anyway, if you've ever heard the words to that song, it really is. It's just wonderful. It's just put in your order. Put in your order. It's coming. And again, I have a feeling that it has something, keep your writing up, and it has something to do with moving. You'll meet somebody as you move up the ladder in your job, right? And you're going to find a job as a pilot. I see that happening. Yeah, that's awesome. Good for you. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Thanks for being here, Sophian. Mal is up next, and then I have Layla, Rhonda, and Presh. And if I missed anybody, please let me know, okay? Yeah. All right. Mel, I like your avatar there. You're so welcome, Sophia. I look at that, I just want to say so. Yeah. Mel, did you have a particular question, sweetie? Let me look and see if I put anything up there. No, that's all I have is just that. Yeah. Of course you can ask a Rose Rain. Please go ahead. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and show that then. Oops, did I get to show that now? Let's see. There we go. Thanks for being here, Mel. I'm wondering if the person I'm currently in contact with and interested in will have something serious like a soulmate connection, or if there will be someone else in the future, and how far in the future. Okay, so again, I'm not a fortune teller, but we can certainly see what the energy around the situation is with the cards. And you've been talking for 8 months. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Yeah. Okay. That's nice to know that it's not just it's not something that you just found yesterday, right? Yeah. Let me take a quick sip. Sip, sip, everyone. Happy hour. Happy hour. Thank goodness it's Friday. I made the best cup of tea today. Hey, thanks, Mel. So they said that they are sun is Capricorn, moon is Aquarius, and the sunning is Virgo, and he's a sun Sag. Well, that's a whole other subject. Although I will say that that's a really great way to see if you're a good match or not. I don't have any of that stuff out. You know where I go for things like that? I go to astro.com, and they have some nice free birth charts. And yeah, you know what I'm good at with that? I can tell you what element you're missing and that you should be wearing on your wrist or something, because I have a real quick way to say that for you. But when it comes to matching people, I don't think that's me. I will tell you what the cards have to say about it, but I'm not really not an astrologist yet. I'm toying with it, though. There's this one gal, her name's Deborah Silverman, and she does these classes. I have been thinking about it really hard, because I would love to really know exactly what you were saying there, right? The only thing I know is just sort of what the elements are that go with that. All right, here we go. Are you ready, Mal? Let's see what's happening. So again, we're going to use the partner card as this person you're talking about, okay? And you're going to be the querent. That's what I love about little Lenormand. So now it's saying, this is interesting, because this is usually the timing and manifestation card. And again, you're asking a love question. So how far in the future? And I don't know if I'm going to be able to say if there's anybody else, but let's just see what happens. All right. So it's basically a manifestation card, and also timing cards sometimes. Like it can mean like within a lunar cycle, like they're referring to a lunar cycle. All right. Oh, and look, there's that partner. Oh, and a best friend. Nice. It is followed by mountains and a stroke of luck and a gift, though. So I almost feel like this person, or have they been going? Did you meet them because of something that they've been going through? That's sort of what I'm hearing, is that the mountains, that's an immovable, not necessarily a problem, just an issue, an immovable structure. But then it's followed by good, luck and a gift that brings an ending that allows you to grow into everything you can be and start something new that's very abundant. So, you both went through breakups. Hold on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go. Hold on. I'm going to go. Yeah, I see with just these three cards together, the proposal, the dream that, you're dreaming for this, and the new beginning, right? And that it's coming soon and quickly and surprisingly. Oh, and then of course there's the love card. Of course it is, because it's Lenormand. So I would say, and again, that there's, yeah, you guys have both cleared the air, right? You've both cleared. You just told me that, right? And it's been a long time that you've been emailing. Did you just see that? Look, long time, 8 months that you've been talking, emailing, whatever it is, communicating about your feelings. You're both feeling stable, but you're really nervous, about shedding your skin and trying something, permanent again, something that holds you, right? Yeah. So that's what's sort of putting the clouds on the lovebird thing. But you guys would make great companions. Look, it's the lovebirds and the sunshine. And again, it's either this person or it's the very next person, right? Because again, I saw, what did I see in the beginning? No, I think this guy, we said it was him, and he's loyal. This is what I love. Listen to this. He's loyal. He's true. And you know how dogs are when you first get home and they just can't have enough of you? He's that too. So I would hang in there. I would hang in there with him. It looks like it's going to be an abundant relationship. Yep. A new beginning, abundant new beginning that at least helps you become all you can be. Okay. Yeah. Whether it lasts forever or not, nothing lasts forever, sweetheart. It just doesn't. Yeah. Yeah. But thank you, Mal. Huzzah. Love it. I'd take that reading. Hope that hit home for you. Layla, are you still here, my dear? And then I have Rhonda and Presh and somebody else that asked something, but I did not star them yet. I'm going to star a Rose Rain. Yes. Okay. So, let's see. So Bella from Twilight. I think you're asking something else, but I'm going to go ahead, Rose Rain, and star you so that when I get to there, I'll know that you wanted something. Okay. Oh no, you did say a pendulum. Yes or no? I got it now, dear. Sorry. I'm with you now. Oh, so he doesn't want anything serious. I think that's going to change. And I think that that's what the surprising message is going to be. And either that or like I said, it's either this guy or the next guy. But whatever it is, honey, it's coming really soon. And it's the person that I don't want to say you deserve, but you do, that you deserve, right? Somebody who's loyal and true, who's very excited to see you every day. Right? Yeah. All right. So again, Layla, you're up next. Are you still here, my dear? And then after Layla, I've got Rhonda, Presh, and a Rose Rain. Okay. Oh, you're really welcome, Mel. Glad to have you here today. Hey, if you can hit the thumbs up or, keep subscribed, that always helps me. Yeah. And be sure to hit the notification bell because I'm kind of weird. I sometimes I come on Fridays, but not always. And so it's good for you to hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going to be on. Yeah. See, again, they're just reiterating that it's okay. So this best friend has mountains. He just has some issues. Sorry, I'm not done with you, I guess, Mel. He just has, or maybe it is late, but I hadn't thought of you yet, dear. But again, here's that best friend, which who wouldn't want that, has some issues with being in a committed relationship, but that's going to change. You're going to see. Okay. That was just reiteration, I think. All right. So now let's do Layla. Layla. Different way spelled, but you got me on my knees. Layla, are you still here, my dear? All right. You are so welcome, Mel. I see good things on the horizon for you. Yeah. All right, Layla, last call, sweetness. Calling Layla. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and just do a quick little reading for Layla. Hopefully she'll go back and read it or watch it. Okay, let's just see quickly what's happening for her. Her reading is about the key to success. So if for some reason you just are hearing me but you can't answer, key to success. And it comes through a letter that you're going to feel is quite the gift and everything you've been wishing for. Huzzah. That works. I love it. Well, hopefully, Layla, that hit home for you. And yeah. Rhonda, are you still here, my dear? So nice to see you. You've been missed. I feel like I know Jane's been asking about you. Yeah. She's concerned. Are you still here, Rhonda? It is a long time to wait, and I do talk a lot, don't I? Oh, my goodness. All right, Rhonda. Yay. I'm so glad you're here, sweetheart. So a message from your brother, William Jr., and my sister who's ill. Wait a minute. Let me try again. Can I get a message from my brother, William Jr. for me? Okay. And I gotcha. Yeah. Okay, great. Yes. So you're looking for a message from your brother, William. I'm going to go to Kipper because Kipper just has those amazing cards that are basically the good gentleman, which I would imagine we're going to say, Rhonda, is going to represent your brother, William. Okay. And it has the good sister. Or not good sister, but good lady who's going to represent your sister. And it has, obviously, the lady, which would represent you. Okay, the querent. All right, let's see. A message from Brother William. For Rhonda and her sister. All right. I've got the little child. I think maybe what this one is just a confirmation of having spent childhood together. Hi, Kiba. And that that there is a new beginning coming is what that card often means. Well, look, there he is right there. So it's a little child. Remember we said that was going to be him, to a rich, good gentleman. So I kind of feel like what he's saying here is that, well, he's just acknowledging that he's here, number one, because he's right there in the middle there. And that he did he like to play chess? Was he a chess player? I'm just kind of curious. Yeah. He's saying something about success in love and a pleasant letter and great happiness, which you can't get any better than that. So was he? Oh, did something? Oh. When he was he in the military, sweetheart, or did he die of something received in the military? You know, it's really weird. These two cards were upside down, and it was the military person receiving a gift, which I would say that would, and theft, like he felt something had been stolen from him through his work. And sometimes I feel like they just come through. They just want to say, "This is me. This is me. This is me. It's me." Something. It was not a gift that I received from the military. He died young in the military. I don't know. Okay, he died young, or again, gloomy thoughts and into water. Your dad was in the Navy. Oh, honey, can you tell me how he died? Wait, I feel so. These are the cards that did it have something to do with work? Work. I have work, theft, an upside down receiving gift, a military person. Normally, it doesn't matter that they're upside down, but I feel like either. Yeah, again, another good reason for private readings. It's so difficult. St. Jude Hospital. So that's where your sister is now with cancer, or he died at St. Jude's Hospital with cancer. Yeah, it was not a gift. Gloomy thoughts, hope, big water. There you are, though. So the good lady. No. Actually, that's your sister. She's had, yeah. Was she always the happy one? Was your sister always like the one that kept you guys happy? All these upside down cards, I don't remember shuffling them that way. There you are. Meetings, main person, and then again, bereavement. Huh. Yeah. Oh, so he died. Yeah. Yeah. I see that right here. Did he play chess? I don't know if you told me that or not. He was a really happy-go-lucky guy. That's what the good rich gentleman is, or a rich good gentleman. Really, good natured, and then this huge change came upon him, and he didn't make it. And here the three of you guys are. Look, this is interesting because here he is. Here's your sister. Here's you, and what you were hoping for right now was a meeting. And with your childhood where you guys felt the most comfortable. Because see, that's just a little kid playing with all the toys, right? Meeting, like I feel like this is a meeting here with you. He's just confirming that indeed, yeah, he passed. He passed young too. Look, because it's a young, rich, good gentleman. That's a young person compared to this person in Kipper, right? This always represents somebody who's not as old. And then a change, right, into bereavement, which is definitely what happened to him. And then here, but I decided I was thinking of him that he wasn't young. So remember, I picked that card to represent him. This one to represent your sister, and this one to represent you. I think he's just glad to be here. This is the Hope Great Water. He's very excited that his childhood friends, people who he spent his childhood with here are meeting him here in this beautiful place of hope, big water. I do live really close to the ocean, and I do feel like he's here right now. So yeah, and that's your birth. Okay, so you're the oldest, and your sister is in the middle, and he was the youngest. That's interesting. That's your birth order. Yeah. So do you have a message for them? So I see the house and success and love. I think he's just saying that you guys are doing really well, and that your home was just full of love. Yeah. Yeah. And I also hear that when we move on, we're still full of love, and that's the part that doesn't go. He's showing me Ghost. Isn't that funny? The movie Ghost. The love stays. The love stays. The love doesn't go. He's telling you the love does not dissipate. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, I don't, yeah. All right. He was your glue. I believe that. He's really glad to be here. Yeah, really glad to be here. And that's the second time he showed me money. He says there's money coming. Money coming. Watch for some money. Look at me. I'm a sweaty mess. It happens every time somebody comes through like that. Yeah. So, it's funny. His is a very calming, like I'm not crying. I just feel my feet feel glued to the floor. He's saying there's some money coming in. You're about to gain a lot of money. So keep an eye out for that. I think if there's any message for that, okay, this is crazy. Was she in Camp Lejeune? Anything like that? Like, I feel like if your sister's ill, or could there be a reason for it that you could possibly be getting some money for? She takes something, or was she somewhere, or yeah. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Yeah. All right. Oh, you're so welcome. All right. Let's see. Oh, well, hello. Is it Kaylin? Hi, Kaylin. I would love to add you. All right. I like Brother William. He's just calm and calm. He's been there a while, I feel like. It's not something new for him. And again, he wants to remind you that he'll be there. He'll be there. He'll be there to meet her, you. He'll be there. Whenever that is, he'll be there. All right. Let's see. So was Presh next? Did I just lose somebody else? Let me just make sure I didn't lose anybody else. Hi, Leslie. So let's see. This is who I have starred right now. I've got Presh, a Rose Rain, and then I think, see, I did hit the wrong person. And then it's so funny because it'll jump like that. Just crazy, and bam. Hi, Leslie. And Kaylin. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and put that person there as well. Thanks for being here, Kaylin. So Presh, a Rose Rain, and then Kaylin. Did I drop somebody out that was supposed to be after Rhonda? Let me just make sure that that's not what happened. I don't feel like I did. Nah, I don't think I did. I think I'm good. All right, great. Huzzah. Let's continue on and see what else the cards have in store for us today. All right, Presh, are you still here? Thank you for being so patient, my dear. And you're welcome to have a reading. Did you want to quickly get back to me as to what that might be about? I feel like somebody had asked for a pendulum. Who was that? Did I not do that for that person? If I didn't, I feel badly about that. But all right. Hi, Pamela's still here. You're so kind to be hanging out. All right. Woo! I get so sweaty whenever somebody comes in. It's very strange. Oh my. All right. So Presh, are you still here, my dear? I'm wondering. I think since I don't see them just yet, I'm going to go ahead and there we go. Any message from Spirit. Thank you, my dearest. All right. Presh, glad you're here. Thanks for being here from Facebook. Again, feel free to like or whatever it is you get to do over there. Yeah. Facebook is fun. YouTube's fun too. There are a lot of really nice people on YouTube chat as well. You're welcome to go check that out. And Oh, you, okay, good. Okay, good. Rose Rain, you asked for the pendulum. I love it. I have 3. So yeah, I've got one that I got right from Mount Shasta. That's quite nice. And then one that just seems to be jumping to go. I don't know, raring to go. All right, Presh. Let's see. Any message from Spirit for me? Okay. So this has to do with either something that you're finding, you're feeling is very biting and constricting or controlling, or it can also represent a shedding of your skin. So it really depends on where you are. You know, it really just depends on where you are in life as to what the snake means to you. Some people say for sure it's a negative card. I don't believe that. I feel it's a card of shedding your skin, seeing the light. I mean, if it wasn't for the snake in the garden, we wouldn't be living the lives we are now. So I just feel like it's just a real good way to wake up to the truth, right? Because that's what happened, right? He had her bite the apple from the tree of life, which then, showed her the truth of everything instead of just the illusion. Yeah, see, I'm telling you that the snake. Oh, okay, it is a good friend, is what I'm hearing. Which normally you wouldn't want that to be together, but I'm kind of feeling like if you're asking for a message from Spirit and you're woke enough to know that that's what you're asking for, to me, the snake is not representing a bite necessarily, especially not followed by the good friend and abundance, right? So yeah. I would say that make the things that feel constricting and biting and poisonous to you, to make those things your friend. This is the card of acceptance. There's nobody more accepting than a dog, right? Most times you come home, you've been gone thousands of hours. Who cares? Hi, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Right. So don't forget that these biting experiences are really good friends and are really what brings the abundance into life. Let me see what surrounds right about you, and that any crossroads you see, sweetheart, or come across, don't forget that they're gifts as well. I just saw that for a moment. So then I have a dream is a wish your heart makes as far as your love goes. So that you yeah, no, it's agape. Yeah, it's not a it's again, it's not this passionate love that I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing here is this opening of your heart, that something bit you before that has made it so that it's hard for you to be your own best friend. And that, again, what you really need to do is acceptance. Both of these cards are acceptance, actually. And that through acceptance comes abundance and an open heart and everything you wish for. Yeah. I hope that hit home for you, my dear. Yeah, something is biting you. It's going to help you shed your skin and become all you can be, right? A huge, abundant heart. All right. Yeah. Hopefully that made sense to you, dear. Baby steps. And it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time and it takes practice to not let those biting thoughts in your head, be your friend. That's not your friend. Those biting thoughts aren't your friend. It's those good positive thoughts that then combat those thoughts, right? Don't forget, like, I just read that great book by Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth, and he spends chapter after chapter on what your mind shouldn't be thinking about. And then he spends one chapter talking about the things you should spend time on, which are acceptance, right? Joy and enthusiasm, right? So I would say that, that sort of encapsulates that. So don't forget, when you're feeling bitten, it's an opportunity to be your own best friend. Okay. Hopefully that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. All right, Presh, thanks for being here with me today. All right, let's see. A Rose Rain. So yes or no, does Karen still see me as Bella from Twilight? I like that. I think for that one, I'm going with the, well, actually, now I'm going to go with the one that's got the copper. Isn't this so sweet? I love it. I got this one at Mount Shasta. It has a little chakra wand kind of on it, and kind of beautiful. All right. You're welcome, Presh. Thanks for being here, dear. All right. A rose rain. Dear pendulum? Dear spirit of the pendulum, please show me a yes. Oh, wow. It even started before I started even doing anything. And I don't know if you can see my hand. I feel like it's either one or the other, but just know that I've got my arm pressed up against. Oh, yep. And that is a no. Okay. It's already doing it for me. It's so funny. Okay. So it's raring to go. So a rose rain. Does Karen still see me as Bella from Twilight? Does Karen still see Rose Rain as Bella from Twilight? I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I'm getting a no. Maybe that book and movie are kind of out of style. Maybe she's going to see, or they're going to see you as, well, Karen is going to see you as something different. Too funny. All right. And then I think I only have one question left. And please correct me if I'm wrong, but that is Kaylin. If you do want to ask a question and you haven't so far. Hi, Jay Lee. I didn't see. Oh, General, please. Yep. I will star you, my dear. So now we have two. If you do want to ask a question, though, like Leslie, if you'd like to ask a question, you're welcome to. Okay. Yeah. Just go ahead and type it in. Man, I don't know why I got so hot all of a sudden. The air conditioning's blasting. Drinking, well, maybe it is my tea. You're welcome. All right, Kaylin, let's see. So you are added. And is there anything in particular, Kaylin, that you'd like to ask? Okay, here we go. Yep, you were reading my mind. Would you be able to let me know if your husband's going to get a job soon? Okay, so I like to go to Kipper for this. Because I find that Kipper, here, I'm going to do this, by the way. I find that Kipper has that occupation card and a few other things that make it pretty easy to tell more exact answers to more exact questions, which that one was, right? And I'm just putting them all forward, as you can see. Okay. And let's see what it has to say for you, Kaylin. All right. Kaylin Landock wants to know if her husband will get a job soon. Yeah, I've got gaining lots of money. Hopefully he's not a gambler. No, I'm just kidding. Even if he is, he's going to be gaining lots of money. So I'm going to say that that's a yes, but let's see what's right around the work and occupation card, okay? But it does say gaining lots of money. So that's what this is about. Yeah, he's really concerned that he's not pulling his weight, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's feeling like a real prison. And he needs a change, and you're feeling like you need a change. Definitely need a change in what's going on. You know, that's crazy. Okay, so, yep, something happened. Well, you know, it could even be the court person and the short illness, like the work on occupation. I don't know if he did anything beforehand that COVID let me try again. Did COVID stop his business, Kaylin? Was that the short illness? And yeah, here he is. He's the main person. And he's going to get it. Okay, main person, unexpected money a long way. He's going to have a meeting. Let me see. Yeah, he definitely feels like he's holding up our lives, unfortunately. Yeah, poor guy. He's going to have a meeting, though, here shortly with a good woman. And look, in the end, it definitely, no to what, honey? Yeah, make sure you put no blank, 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 because private readings, I'll say it again, private readings, then you can just reiterate what it was you said. But here, it's difficult if you say no, and then it takes seconds for it to show up. I don't really know what you said no to, okay? Yeah, so be a little more specific. So he's definitely, you want to move and start a family. Do I see that here? Okay, well, we weren't asking about that. We were asking about money. There's a good lady coming. He's going to have a meeting with a good lady. Yeah, and again, this is the court. Does he work? What was his job? Did he? It had nothing to do with. Does he do court work? Is he a lawyer or somebody has something to do with the law? Does he do any of that kind of stuff? Because that's the second court card that showed up. I have the court person. right next to his job. Is that what he was doing? Okay, so nothing to do with COVID. The short illness can also just mean unemployment. It. No, it. Yeah. Oh, IT. He's in IT. It's a long journey. Just looking here. What I do see is that he needs to set some boundaries, and that I wonder, I keep seeing a court person. Maybe he needs to look for work. He'll have great happiness if he looks for work in a place where an IT job in a place like a courthouse or a because look, he got court, and somebody who yeah, basically, a military, the IT person is the person who keeps things running, who keeps the boundaries going, keeps the internet safe, right? That kind of thing. And if he were to take what he's learned, about all of that, about security and about I hear boundaries, security and boundaries, and takes that knowledge to the court, like he that's going to bring great happiness. I get the feeling, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be the court. Here, Leslie, I got you started. It doesn't necessarily even have to be the court. It could be. I keep hearing like the assessor's office or someplace that's really in need of good IT right now. Government building. Go tell him to. Yeah, I see a government building, and I see. Is it possible you could get some sort of military contract of like a because again, look, they're right on top of the work and occupation card. So I just feel like tell him to look towards the government, military person, somebody in a uniform, someplace. Again, judges are in uniforms. I keep hearing court, and that's where he's going to find great happiness and a lot of money. They'll pay him well for it. Okay. Oh, so he was doing IT for the government, but that's what he left. Okay, meaning as he doesn't want to do it anymore, because that's what he'd be good at. Maybe he just needs to find some other way of doing it. But because I do see, like I said, maybe it's so he was doing it for the government. But so maybe he needs to do it for, again, I see court people, or maybe it's even a lawyer, maybe, somebody who works for the courts. Anyway, I wish you luck with that. It's hard to have a spouse who's not quite employed just yet. You know what I mean? It's hard to deal with that. And but don't worry, because again, on the bottom is the gaining lots of money. Have faith in him. He's going to get back. He tried to get back in and couldn't. It's going to change. The landscape's about to change is what I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah. Honey, just hang in there. Yep. You bet. I love it. Thank you for being here. All right. Then, so then Jali just also showed up, and then Leslie is here. So Jali, do you have a particular question? Oh, a general, please. Yep, absolutely. Let me go back to Lenormand then, because that's the best way for me to do a general, I think. I see something good happening for him, Kaylin. Okay, so just keep the faith. I have good. I'm glad you should have faith and keep faith in him. That's really important too. Just keep, And again, I just can't help but hearing it has something to do with courts, and they're in big need. Court documents. That's why I kept saying the assessor's office, the tax documents. There's so many documents that need to be recorded, or yeah, I don't know, something with that, and he'll have success. All right, Jali, let's see what's going on with you, my dear. So nice to have you here today. Big Facebook contingency today. Always fun. Love my YouTubers, but it's always nice to make new friends. StreamYard had said that there had originally been a problem with Facebook and that they fixed it. So maybe that's why so many more Facebook people are here today too, which is nice. All right, Jali, hopefully you're still here. For you, it has something to do with a final ending. So don't be frightened by this card. This card, it's called the coffin card. To me, what it just definitely means is it's just that whatever it is you're asking about really should come to a final end. And I'm one to believe that whatever the endings are, they always lead to new beginnings. So look at that. That's what that card means, is a new beginning. So yeah, and so it's a new beginning that becomes just full of stability for you. Yeah, and with somebody loyal and true. Let's go see where you are. There's going to be a pathway that opens itself to you in about a month, so just be super open to it. And yeah, what it does take is a clearing. Yeah, that's interesting. It takes a clearing of in order for you, and there's some kind of letter that comes for you, so watch out for that as well. That puts an ending. It's a letter that brings an ending, that again brings a new beginning, and that has a lot of stability. But you definitely have to clear the way for it. You have to clear the way. You have to make room for it, or it won't be able to come in. Okay, yeah, and it's good, loyal, and true. Yeah, it's good, loyal, and true. I love this card. Again, when you're done, when you come home and your dog greets you, who doesn't love that, right? That's unconditional love at its best, right? So yeah. All right. Well, Jolly, hopefully you'll either come back and watch that, or you were here. And then, like I said, I think I have only one more person starred, and that's Leslie. Let's see. And then I'm happy to do a Mother Earth reading if anybody would like that. She seems to have something to say to me today. So Leslie, let's see. Why is your ex ghosting you? You have a daughter. She just stops texting you. Yeah, that's, okay. That's not thinking much about your daughter, just from my own personal point of view, but that's not what you're asking for. Let's see what the cards have to say. And again, I can only read on the energy of around those cards. Please don't forget that it's for entertainment purposes only, and that you really do need to look inside your own heart and see what's true for you. Okay. Never make a full decision based on anything I say here. Yeah. Always really look to see what the truth is in your own mind and heart. All right. So Leslie, let's see. Yeah, there's some sort of clearing here. Again, this is the Scythe card. Most of the time, I would say that what you got from this relationship is your daughter, right? And that it's maybe just time to go ahead and clear it. Make room for the next best thing that's coming. I know it's hard. It's really hard. It's difficult to let go, but I think as soon as you let go and you make the room for something else, yeah, there's going to be somebody who comes in. So you're going to clear the way. These mountains, there's that dog, right? The mountains you're going to clear them, and and it's going to lead to some kind of really beautiful friendship. Yeah, with somebody who's loyal and true. You've got to just clear them away, make room for it. I know it feels like a huge task right now, but if you can get up and over those mountains, that the clearing feels like a huge task, and you don't really feel like you've gotten much from it, but you have, and it attracts the next best person, because who doesn't want a mate that's their best friend, I say. Let's see. Yeah. And look, he's coming quick here. You're going to meet him at a party. It can also it can be an internet party. It can be that kind of party. But I kind of get the feeling now that COVID's over, this is getting back to meaning more like the real garden party. And it's going to be real surprising to you, but it will come. And you know why, Leslie? Because you will have made room for it. And he will have gone through mountains as well. He will have been he will have just gone through some pretty crazy stuff, just like you, right? Things that feel immovable and insurmountable, but they aren't, right? Because you can always go up and over, you can always go through, you can tunnel under, there's so many ways to get around the mountains, right? Yeah. So I would say just somebody's coming here pretty soon for you. Let's see. Oh yeah. And right now, yeah, your heart. Oh, look at what this is. Look, snake, heart, child. In this case, I feel like this is a real, didn't I say that before I even started? Like, how nasty of him to do that to your kid. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's the way I feel about it. Dang, what a snake. Poor kid. That's who I'm more worried about, is your kid. Yeah. Let's see what it says right around you. Yeah. Listen, this experience turns you into all you can be, and it's going to feel like a really long journey for you before this new beginning comes. But honey, hang in there. There's going to be a surprising person, a surprising partner who is going to become, there's the partner right there, who's going to become this really good friend to you and your daughter. Look, really good friend to you and your daughter. I feel like, just don't worry about this guy. Don't worry about this guy. There's no helping some people, Leslie. I don't know what to say. So even though it feels like it's a really long journey to this new beginning, you just hang in there, honey. You hang in there because you are all that. Look, I love this card. Look at the lily. Yeah, your ex is her dad. Exactly. Yeah, that's hard. That's really hard. No, and he should be calling because of that alone. But this experience is going to turn you into everything you can be, hon. And I know it doesn't feel like that right now, but it will. You're going to bloom and blossom. Look at that. And the little stamen there, right? All that pollen attracts all kinds of bees, right? And remember, when the flower is, when the bees go to the flower, then what happens is they take away that pollen and go do good stuff with that, right? So you're not only being wonderful, you're also allowing other people to be wonderful as well. And you even have one more bloom and blossom, right, yet to go, and probably more, but that's one that's already showing. So believe in your journey, darling, because it is coming to a new beginning for you, your daughter, and this person who becomes like just such a great friend. And who wouldn't want that right now, right? That's what you are. And just forget about this guy. Ghost him back right now. Let him. Who's looking bad at this point? He is. I don't care which is, he is. He's the one who's looking poor. Hey, Wendy. Hi. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that was the last one. Did anybody else want to jump in at the very end here? You're so welcome, Leslie. Thank you so much for being here. Nice to see a nice, healthy Facebook contingency, I say. Yay, Facebook. All right. Anybody else? Last call. It is happy hour after all, right? So last call for readings. What I will do is get ready for the readings from Mama Earth if there's nobody else who would like one. Yeah, what I do is I've been putting this little guy over here with the little butterfly on it, if I can find my butterfly, and this guy over here. Oh, Kiba, you'd like a card, honey? All right, I'll put this off to the side for just a moment. Sure. What kind of card would you like, Kiba? Nice to see you, sweetheart. You feeling like a Lenormand reading or something different? Nice to see you here. I'm going to take a moment to take a sip. What are you thinking, Kiva? What would you like, dear? I'll continue shuffling Lenormand. I get to choose? Okay. Well, I chose Lenormand. All right. A nice reading for Kiva. Something positive, please. I like positive readings for Kiva. And if anybody else wants a reading, now's the time to put it in. Last call, last call. When I was playing in the band, I used to have to say, last call for alcohol. This is a little different. All right. Here we go. A nice reading for Kiva. Who wouldn't want this? So look at that. So there's the heart. So it has something to do with, where your heart center is. Ooh, and you're feeling like it's cloudy right now. Oh, honey. You're a little bit cloudy on love matters. Is what I'm seeing here. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what? I kind of think of the clouds as the hangman in tarot, right?